Someone asked Ben Affleck about reuniting with Jennifer Lopez this week. What he had to say. Good evening. In Hollywood, few stories have captured fan fascination quite like the on-again, off-again saga of Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez, affectionately dubbed Benifer. This week, a question about a possible reunion sparked headlines once again. Today, we break down what Ben Affleck had to say, what it means for the former couple, and how insiders view the situation. Before we get to this week's comments, let's rewind. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez first became tabloid fixtures in the early 2000s, sparking a cultural moment with their high-profile romance and engagement. Decades later, they rekindled their relationship and married in 2022, only to divorce in early 2025. The split was finalized after a largely amicable process. Since then, both stars have continued their careers and their personal lives separately, although public appearances together have kept fans guessing this week. Reporters asked Ben Affleck about the possibility of him and Jennifer Lopez reuniting romantically, a question that comes up every time the former couple is seen together in public. In response, Affleck didn't embrace rumors of reconciliation. Instead, he took a grounded and respectful approach, emphasizing professionalism, admiration, and a neutral stance on their personal relationship. The moment highlighted how much fans want closure, or perhaps a comeback, but it also underscored Affleck's intent to keep his life and choices his own. The key takeaway? He didn't confirm any plans to rekindle the romance. Instead, his response reflected where each is in their life journey now. The moment that fueled this week's question was their red carpet reunion at the New York premiere of Kiss of the Spider-Woman, where Lopez starred and Affleck served as an executive producer. On the carpet, they shared warm moments and mutual praise. Affleck described Lopez's performance as fabulous. There was no overt romantic energy, but their cordial and friendly interaction was enough to spark speculation that maybe something more could be on the horizon. Yet industry insiders and sources clarify that while there's warmth and respect between them, there's no indication of a romantic reunion at this time. When asked directly about the rumors, Affleck's message was composed, professional, respectful of their shared history, but clear about the present. He acknowledged their collaboration and connection through work without hinting at personal reconciliations. This mirrors his broader public posture since the divorce, focused on his craft and his family. That measured response likely reflects how Affleck wants to be seen, as someone who respects Lopez and their past, but isn't looking to fuel drama or speculation for media attention. But not everyone sees it the same way behind the scenes. Some outlets report that friends and close sources worry that nostalgia and public enthusiasm for Benifer could draw them back together, which could reignite old patterns rather than build new stability. Others push back, saying Affleck and Lopez are simply friends and collaborators, with the reunion at the premiere being just that, professional support. Meanwhile, reports suggest that others close to Ben, including past partners, hope he finds happiness, whether that's with someone new or simply in a grounded, stable chapter of life. Why does the idea of a Benifer reunion stay so compelling? For many, their story was one of second chances. Their first romance in the early 2000s defined an era of celebrity love, and their comeback seemed like a fairy tale at the time. But love stories, real ones, are complicated, and the public's desire for a happy ending can sometimes overshadow the truth of personal growth and change. So even as Affleck declines to fan the flames of speculation, his answer demonstrates a shift from romantic headline fodder to something more grounded, mutual respect and forward movement. Today, both are legally single and focusing on their own paths. Lopez continues her work, including major film roles and global performances, and is reportedly considering her next chapter in love and life. Affleck, on the other hand, appears centered on his film career and his children, and when asked about reunions, chooses discretion. There's no confirmation of anything beyond friendship, respect, and professional support, but that hasn't stopped headlines from hyping every interaction. In Hollywood, speculation is part of the territory, but this week's moment with Ben Affleck shows how he's handling the story, with grace, focus, and clear boundaries. There's admiration for the past and collaboration in the present, but when it comes to rekindling romance with Jennifer Lopez, the answer remains no confirmation, and no need to fuel the rumor mill.